Alright, welcome back in. We are in SpaceCraft again, and today we're going to talk about Asteroid Field. I'm going to go into some best practices. There's no do this and you're fine because there's a little bit of RNG involved, but we're going to talk about it. So right now, today, I am in this system, Siphus. Now for me, on my quadrant, it is one jump into Fool's Rim, which is a level 2 exploration sector. So Fool's Rim's right here, and it's just above my terminus. It might be your cairn or somewhere thereabouts, but Fool's Rim, I believe, is in the same spot. So I am in here for a reason, because I want to show you this one in particular. It has vitreous carbon. Vitreous carbon is the best way to get diamond before you can mine diamond, because this vitreous carbon has a 1% drop rate that you can augment later with other things. What you're going to need coming into this is you are going to need a shield. For your shield, using the small, which is probably what you will at first, I would suggest using a tough patch. The tough patch just increases your hit points across the board. The small shield only has one patch slot. Unlike the reactive shield, if I type shield in here into the encyclopedia, you have the regular small shield. You can see it uses 10 megaamps just to be on, 50 when it's recharging. It's recharging anytime it's taken even a single hit point of damage. And you can see the regen speed, but it only has one patch. Later, when you have a bigger ship and you can afford the SP of a reactive shield, you get two patches. On that one, since it has a much higher regen consumption, it is advisable to use both the tough and also power efficiency. Negative 20%. So on the other shield that I had taken off, it was a donor from my buddy, he had power efficiency on it. So we're going to turn shield on. You get an icon. You can see it down there, number 6. And you get this here. It'll go green to tell you your shield's on. Obviously, you get a bubble. Something to know about the shield. When you take damage, that little bar above the 00 that says 240, that's because I have shield patch tough 2, which gives me 20% more shield hit points, starts at 200. When that gets to about 10%, the shield will shut off. Once the shield shuts off, that bar will continue to regen all the way till it gets back to 240. It must reach 240 to turn itself back on again. So the entire time, you are vulnerable. That leads me to the second tip. It's helpful if you can perma boost when you are doing asteroid fields or when you are going into Jester, because the faster you can get out of danger, the less damage your ship is going to take. On these asteroids, they are homing asteroids. They're like little bitty missiles that the asteroid field is shooting at you. The damage is RNG, so you can get hit for 1, you could get hit for 80, or if you're in Jester, you could get hit for 200. You never know because it can crit. So in this one, being level 2, it's really the first time you're going to find asteroid fields. I'm not going to get hit for that much. So we're going to go in, watch what happens to this field. It is going to change before your eyes, and as soon as it does, that's when you're getting hit. So make sure you have your shield on. Also, it is helpful if you have a spectral resource detector so that you can go for exactly what you want. Most asteroid fields have either 1 or 2 different nodes. Yes, they are still broken from beta. There are times the nodes are floating in mid-space, and there are times it's buried into the asteroid field. I have this. I have a 100% range on it, so you're going to see the nodes for a lot farther than normal. I have my simple for when I do shipwrecks. We are going to go in here. I'm going to boost straight in. You're going to watch this field change, and I'm going to start getting hit. This will slow down just like when you approach a station. Boom, it changed. Now I'm getting hit. And you can watch the bar. That was 1 damage, 2 damage, 2 damage again, 3. Now it's up, it's down, it's up, it's down. Wait a little bit until you get in before you hit your detector first time. Like maybe when you pass the first asteroid. Alright, so you can see I've got some nodes. We are going for that vitreous carbon, which is there. Let's see if we can find a spot that's maybe down here. You do not want to get on the dark side of an asteroid until you have a generator. Once you have a generator, then it doesn't matter. Let's see where these guys are. Are they going to be buried in the thing? So I'm still on the sun side, and you can see there. Some of them are sitting out here, out in the open. Let's see if we get ourselves a diamond. Now, I'm mining one inside the rock right there, as you can see. So you can still get to some of them, even if they're inside. Now, I came in with the sun at my back. You can choose how you want to do it, but I'll show you what happens as soon as you go into the dark side. Immediately, my power shuts off. So I have no power right now. So if I want to mine this Titanite, I've got no power to do so. And my shield's going to drop rapidly if I lose my power. I don't need the titanium, so I'm not going to keep going. Bring it back into the sun. Let's see if they can drop my shield. I don't know if this level 2 is going to be able to drop my shield. Let's try another little batch real quick, and then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn my shield off and act as if it busted my shield and get out and kind of show you what it does. Do be careful. It's kind of hard to tell how close you are to the node, to the asteroid. But you can, if you're careful, you can get the ones that are inside there. You just got to be real careful you don't hit the rock. And I'm on the dark side. Careful. Alright. So let's say I'm right here, and boom, my shield's down. I'm going to boost as fast as I can, and now I'm taking damage. So I am in level 2. I'm not really in any harm of being destroyed. I am going to take damage getting out. I've tried dodging and weaving doing this to get out. It doesn't seem to help. It's just boost until you start seeing the, like, I don't know how to explain it, the little stars flying past you as if you're in open space. Because essentially I'm on a planet right now. The game thinks I'm in atmosphere, so... And there you go. Now I'm free to be okay. I can stop my ship now. I'm not going to get hit by any more asteroids. So what damage did we take? Oh, we took a fair bit of damage from a level 2. I had 346. I'm down to 286. But it was manageable because I was able to perma-boost. That, if anything else I tell you, make sure you can perma-boost or close enough to it when you do asteroid farming, and you're going to be just fine. You saw they couldn't even bust tier 1 shield, I should say. I did have a decent patch, a tier 2 patch, but even a tier 1 patch will give you more. I hope this was helpful. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good one.
Strive to leave your mark under new stars.